Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, how to get 30, how to get 20, 20, 20, how to get 20, 20, how to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See detail.
This is the Washington Times front page for Wednesday, September 11th, 2024. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. Vice President Kamala Harris sought to take down former President Donald Trump at their first and potentially only meeting on the debate stage. Seth MacLachlan and Susan Ferricchio report the two squared off in Philadelphia on the economy, abortion, immigration, and the wars in Ukraine and Israel. Harris successfully goaded Trump into getting off message, with the former president frequently rambling and missing details on what he was trying to say. However, Harris mostly passed up opportunities to explain why she's pivoted on some major issues and received less fact-checking from ABC News moderators than Trump. The debate was the only one scheduled between the two, with a meeting between vice presidential candidates J.D. Vance and Tim Walz scheduled for October 1st. D.C. police say 5 people were arrested as part of a mob that ransacked businesses in different parts of the city hours after authorities released footage of a fatal police shooting last week. Matt Delaney reports the Metropolitan Police Department said looters hit storefronts in Georgetown, Logan Circle, Columbia Heights, and downtown's city center. Police said a total of 6 burglaries and 6 destruction of property offenses took place in those neighborhoods. Those arrested were charged with burglary and fleeing from law enforcement. Authorities didn't identify any of them, and demonstrations occurred again into late Monday night. The biggest unanswered question surrounding the shooting of Donald Trump at a July rally is Thomas Crooks's motive for firing the bullets. Lindsay McPherson reports it's unclear how or even whether Crooks planned to use the homemade explosive devices that he brought to the July 13th rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. He didn't detonate them before using an AR-15 rifle to fire 8 rounds at Trump before a Secret Service sniper killed him. Another unknown is whether Crooks intended to harm anyone besides Trump or whether others were just caught in the crossfire. FBI investigators say they believe Crooks acted alone. The Bureau says it's conducted nearly 1,000 interviews in its ongoing investigation and analyzed hundreds of hours of video footage. House Judiciary Committee members heard testimony from a California sheriff about a network of assassins associated with Mexican cartels and operating in the United States. Stephen Dinan reports Tulare County Sheriff Mike Boudreau said his agency recently dismantled the Sinaloa cartel's operations in his area, and part of that was the arrest of a self-admitted cartel hitman who claimed more than 25 kills in the state. Boudreau told members the cartels seek out migrants living in small farming communities and work to control them in the same way that they control territory in Mexico. And finally, a growing divergence between the U.S. and South Korea on how to deal with North Korea will present challenges no matter who wins the U.S. presidential election. Andrew Salmon reports analysts say they see clear signs that the U.S. foreign policy establishment has accepted that North Korean leader Kim Jong-un will never give up his nuclear arsenal. That's fueling conversations that South Korea should develop nuclear capabilities of its own, rather than relying on U.S. promises to protect it in a crisis. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge you a lot, we charge you a little. So naturally, when they announced they'd be raising their prices due to inflation, we decided to deflate our prices due to not hating you. That's right. We're cutting the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See detail.